Okay, so this video is going to be about daughters without dads on Father's Day. Okay, because I realize it can be very tough this time of year, this day, when you are thinking about the absence. Everyone is celebrating what, the experience of having a good, supportive father, but you are only forced to relive, at least for the day, the thoughts and the feelings. They never go away. But today especially, it's more heightened. You feel the absence. You feel what you are missing out on. So I have a few questions to ask Holy Spirit concerning this experience today. Okay. First, I want to ask, how can daughters without fathers in their life not only survive Father's Day, but embrace it? Okay, that could be a tough one. Let's see, how can you not only survive it, but embrace it? Okay, I'm gonna go with this deck. I may do a few decks for this question. Oh, wow, tree. And it says, let them go. Let them go. Depending upon the situation, I'm just thinking, like, if it's a situation where the reason you're separated from your father is because they've chosen this. They've made it clear they don't want a relationship. This is saying to let them go. Let go of the pain. Let go of thinking that it has anything to do with you and your value as a person, and everything to do with them and their character or their person, which you are not responsible for who they are. They are responsible for how they conduct themselves and the pain that they cause. But for you, don't take it on as in it's your fault, you're lacking in any way, you're not worthy of love, because it's absolutely not the case. It's absolutely, no more is it the case that someone who has a relationship with their father is more worthy because, than you, or that makes them a worthier person or more valuable person because they've attained love that you didn't. It doesn't work that way. It just does not. There are some people that look at you, I'm sure, and think, wow, their father is missing out. What a beautiful child. Look how well they conduct themselves. Look how smart, brilliant, funny, unique, loving they are. And that person really doesn't even deserve her, but also they're missing out on what a blessing. So if you can get yourself to that space at all, that's what I think this card is saying. Let's see what else. How can you embrace it and not just survive it? Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Paint the sun back into your sky. Of course, this means like bring joy into your life, create a joyful world for yourself despite this, because this relationship is not the only thing in your world or only relationship in your world. You've got many others. You've got friendships. You've got, maybe you have a relationship with an adopted father, or a father-in-law or stepfather, or just like another paternal-like figure in your life that you can put joy in. It doesn't have to be a DNA-based blood link. It can be a love-linked father figure, or it could be nothing to do with father at all. Your children, and how make them the sun of your life, the sun of your world, the focus of your love and your attention instead of what you're missing. And I know, because you grow up thinking that you have a mother, you have a father, right? It's like this kind of thing where I wish that we were starting off in the world just knowing automatically love is love, no matter where it's coming from. So if you're brought up by your cousins, if you're brought up by your grandparents, it doesn't make you any less important. Love is love, no matter where it comes from. Now, suppose you grow up in a household, what they call a nuclear family, father, mother, but they don't get along, they fight all the time. There's domestic violence, there's abuse or whatever. Is it really worth it just to say you live in a nuclear family? No, a loving, safe, harmonious environment is much more ideal, is much more to be looked for or embraced. So let's see, let me go on to the next question. How can women/girls prevent this circumstance from occurring? From altering or misdirecting their life purpose path and overall joyful experience in life. So basically, how can you prevent this not having a father relationship from infiltrating, shedding toxicity on your life so much that you can't even enjoy it? So how can you prevent that? Let's see. This deck can help with it. How can women or girls prevent this circumstance from interfering with the joy in life? Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. Merkaba activation, ascendance. Transcend the situation and ascend spiritually. This would be part of that. You learning how to not let it interfere in your life and take your joy is part of your ascendance and transcendence. Indeed, this experience that you're going through could be part of your life path, because maybe part of your roadmap to ascension is getting through this experience. Everybody comes here with hurdles, obstacles to overcome in order to ascend. And for you, this may be your thing. Whereas somebody else, we all have challenges, all of us. Someone else may have to, unfortunately, get past the loss of a child, for instance. And how do they maneuver that experience that is gut-wrenching? Do you see what I mean? That's painful. We all have painful experiences, traumatic experiences, but it's how we get past them, how we grow from them, that is part of the ascension process. So, okay, and it says here, let me get to the message part. Your message: you are raising your vibration and becoming magnetic to the presence and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but about finding harmony within it. Yeah, see, that's just this question. Finding joy despite your circumstance of not having a father in your life. Your ascension, finding harmony despite anything you're going through. Still finding joy, still loving life, still being grateful for what you do have instead of focusing on that missing piece or the part that you, kind of like Four Cups is what I'm picturing. Steady looking at not have a father, and then Three Cups showing you love, love, love from other people. Sometimes that can happen. So your ascension involves you looking at those cups instead of this, you know, well, the one is handed to you, sorry, it's the one, but you get what I'm saying. I just botched that one. But basically being grateful for the love that you have and the abundance of it, and not focusing on that one person that just doesn't recognize the beauty in you or the blessing you are, or maybe their shortcomings because they have their own traumas, their own experiences that make them not able to face you, not able to let them open their heart chakra, not able to let them step up and do what they're supposed to do. And I firmly believe they're supposed to take care of their children, supposed to have a relationship with their children. There is no excuse, but however, we have to accept not everybody can be who they need to be in this world. Let's see. How can you use this experience to arm you regarding choices in men, whether it's to marry or any romantic relationships? Okay, how can you use this experience to arm you? How can you use this experience to arm you in choosing? Lavender came out, surround yourself with love, and it came with sundress, do it for you. So surround yourself with the proper love and do it for you. Love yourself, fortify yourself with self-love. Know what you deserve before you even seek any external romantic partner love. That's what I'm getting from this. So you don't get set up in that trap of settling for less than what you deserve. You love yourself first. You go through that self-love journey. Become self-empowered. And then you won't be anyone's, you know, doormat, pretty much. I see angels. What else? Okay, yes. Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Maybe you want to give a workshop on this and it can be therapeutic for you. You know, helping others, also helping you to deal with this situation. Or maybe attending a seminar or a group. Daughters Without Dad groups are around the country. Maybe joining one can help you. Maybe you need that extra support. Twin flame, okay. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So while you are choosing your mate and using this experience to attract the kind of mate that you deserve, instead of allowing it to make you like have low self-esteem and enter a relationship, they're saying here that a spiritually based romantic, someone else who's spiritual will be a good match for you. You're working on your spirituality. They should also come to the table spiritually. I'm not saying they have to match you, but at least somebody who is working through things. They are aware of spiritual aspects of their life instead of someone who's just not even on the journey at all. That would be helpful for you. And lastly, how can you build a strong family of your own and break the cycle of fatherless families in your bloodline? I think the last answer is pretty much helping with that. Your self-love, you're empowering yourself, knowing what you deserve, aligning yourself with a spiritually awakened mate. That goes a long way to ensuring that you break this pattern of meeting someone who's also going to walk away from his responsibilities, you know, meeting someone and building a family with them. And then even if it doesn't work out in the long run, say like, you know, heaven forbid, you have to divorce one day. This person doesn't change just because of that. This person will still be there for his child or his children and love them regardless. And even you. He's not going to walk off because the relationship didn't work and see you as an enemy or see you in hostile eyes. Love is love, whether you're together or not. You cannot say you love somebody just as long as you're with them and then we break up, I hate you. That's not love. You never loved them. If you love somebody, you never want anything bad for them. And your children are your children forever. You love them today, you're going to love them forever. So that's the way I see it. It's not a choice. It's not a choice. So knowing before you have a family with someone that they have that spiritual part of them, that sensitivity, and this will prevent you from picking someone that is ego-based. Because let's just face it, a lot of these men who walk away from their responsibilities is because their ego comes first. What is best for me? How do I feel? What do I need? That goes on a back burner when you become a parent. It's not about you anymore. So that's a maturity thing as well. So with that, my ladies, I hope this has helped you, at least even a pinch, because I know this is a major, major aspect of life, and I don't expect one video to fix it, but maybe this provide like a roadmap or a start for you. So that next Father's Day and any Father's Day thereafter doesn't have to be dreaded or survived. It could be something that you are equipped to handle, you embrace it, you start to enjoy it in the future.